Hey guys, so welcome back, it's Contest Master here, and we're going to be playing the new GwenPool Agent of C.A.B.L.E quest, so we'll just start off with a road here. First one, Hulk seems to be the boss. It's titled 8am sharp, and a lot of my other champions are in Alliance quest, so I'm just going to be running 3-star max Scarlet Witch with a crit team really, with 4-star Ultron and just other people for crit. But I don't know if that needs to be used, so it's looking not too hard. First one really, I mean they're only 3 stars non-duped really, so should be alright. We'll just start off with Ultron here. So yeah, it doesn't seem too hard really. Hulk's not a hard boss, which is good. So I want to get this done as quick as possible really. But yeah. So GwenPool seems like a really interesting champion. She's got some nice bleeds which are very easily triggered and they can continue onto each other. So when one ends, there's a certain percentage for it to just carry on, and so you could have a bleed that's there forever technically, but I don't know what the chances of that are. So this event quest is actually 4 chapters long rather than 3. However, I believe the total energy required for exploration is the same as normal, but for completion it's slightly higher, so I guess there's less maps for each one, which is a good thing because in previous event quests there have been lots of each map, which gets very boring after quite a while. So I would use 2-star or 3-star champions for these first couple of chapters, but it doesn't really seem necessary because we're coming up against like people that are so easy anyway, and I'm sort of trying to get through as fast as possible. So we're up against a 815 Thor here, unduped, although he does have a class advantage against my Ultron, but he was no problem for me. Let's move on to who's next. Luke Cage. He's one of the worst champions in the game in my opinion. I've recently pulled him as a 4-star, and he'll be one of the last champions I rank up to, 330. Let's just get him down quite quick. When he's duped, he's got a decent ability which stops him taking damage for a couple seconds, but it's not great. Cyclops, they're starting to get duped now. So Cyclops is decent, although my Ultron does have a class advantage against him, so should kill him rather quickly. But Cyclops is always good practice for the Alliance quest boss. But yeah, he's dead within 5 hits, so it's not really too good there. Who's next? Rocket. Rocket should be an easy kill as he hasn't got a lot of health. Again, none of it really matters as they're only 871 rated. So yeah, shouldn't be taking a lot of damage like over the whole chapter really. As you can see, he's doing 4 damage and he's a very good damage dealer, so I'm guessing that a lot of the other ones just do no damage really. Alright, so we're getting onto the boss here. It's a dupe 3-star Hulk who will do more damage as his health gets lower. What nodes on him? Okay, so his Fury ability is 40% more effective. All of his abilities trigger 20% more often, so that means he gets more Furies, and all of his Furies are more effective. And he has plus 50% attack and health. Alright, so let's get into this. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard though, again with my rank 4 Ultron. we go, we've got him down. So, yeah, we'll see what rewards we get from here. I'm not expecting anything too good. Some nice units there. Go towards masteries or energy or whatever I need to use. So, let's move on to the next one here with, okay, so we've got a new character, GwenPool. She looks like a good champion. Nice little, got some good bleeds here. So I think we're going to take this left path along here, because that does seem to be the quickest. Again, now we're looking at duped, all 3 stars we're coming up against a dupe now. So it's still very easy, but it's getting slightly harder, so I would recommend doing heroic to most people, and taking a few hits away from Juggernaut. But yeah, I'd recommend doing heroic to most people, as it's really not hard for the first couple chapters. Like couple of fights at the end might be slightly harder, but like it's not too hard. Like anyone can do this really. Well, I mean, there's a duped 4-star GwenPool here, so these boss battles, they may require a couple of revives for some people, but the rewards for heroic are worth it, as you get, especially if you're starting off quite new, you get 18,000 tier 4 basic shards, so that's half a catalyst. So if you're just starting off, that's very good. Like, you're going to be half catalyst up from everyone else who's your rank, because they'll have done normal or even beginner. So yeah, we're just going to take this left path here. Jeep Star Lord again, nothing to worry about really. No 3 stars. So I'm just using Ultron for all these fights, as he'll get it over quickest for me. However, towards these later fights, I'm going to use a Scarlet Witch, because she'll be better for these long fights. I'll probably use her for the GwenPool fight at the end of this chapter, just speed wise, but yeah, we're not looking at anything too hard yet. So this is a Jeep Electra here. She's one of my favourite champions defensive wise, but her Jeep's ability isn't going to help her at all here, as it's to do with my health and not hers. And yeah, she hasn't got tons of health, so let's try and get, yeah, there we go, she's already down. So yeah, moves up, yeah, we're going to take this long path on the left, or short path on the left even, as I said earlier. So we've got Abomination, who maybe in master mode might be quite difficult, however he's quite a bad champion to be honest, and when he's 912 rated, it's going to be nothing too hard. Ooh. Let's just get him down here, yeah, there we go. So he's already done. Carry on along here, going up against a duped beast now. I don't really know a lot about the character, he's relatively new I think. However, he's nothing to worry about from when I've fought him before, especially when he's this low rated really, 878 with a class disadvantage. There's nothing to worry about. So yeah, quick tip with my Ultron, he does actually crit every 5 hits, so if you can get your medium attack to line up with his crit, it's always very good, because you're just going to be doing that extra damage. Alright, let's get here with this Ultron. Magneto, his cheat ability might make him last a couple more hits, although, oh, missed that, jeez. Oh, we've got, we're magnetised by his, passive ability, which meant when we parried him it didn't actually work. However, that's fine, as he's that's something to watch out for in Master Mode. Actually, if you're using champion like Ultron or even Winter Soldier, although I don't know if I want to use Winter Soldier, so he's really bad. But yeah. So come again, a Gambit, Dupe 3-star is nothing to worry about. So yeah, we should get him down really quickly, and then we're just up against GwenPool, who we'll have a little look at. So yeah, we'll look at GwenPool's abilities, see what rank she is, and what node she has on her. So she's 1944 rated, skill champion. Let's see what node she's got on her at the moment. So bloodletting, increase the duration of bleed effects by 100%, enhanced bleed abilities are 40% more effective, and she's got 50% health and attack. So I believe her bleeds are based on her attack rating, so that ISO infused thing at the bottom, that's going to greatly affect it, making her bleeds more powerful, and enhanced bleed is going to make them even more powerful, and bloodletting is going to make them last a lot longer. So she's currently ranked 2 out of 5, level 4 out of 20. So she does damage over time, she's mercenary. Okay, she's metal as well, so that she might be Magneto might be a good counter to her. So let's see what she does first. So all attacks have a 3% chance to stun per bleed active on a target, lasting 0.75 seconds. So if you've got a couple bleeds on her, there's a good chance you're going to stun her, the target. And all attacks have 20% chance to inflict bleed, dealing 50% of your attack as direct damage over 4 seconds. So this bleed isn't very strong, however it's very, very easy to trigger. So you're going to be stunning a lot, and you're going to be dealing a lot of damage bleeding. So heavy attacks. So if the target isn't bleeding when the last strike hits, it has a 50% chance to cause bleed, doing 50% of Gwen's attack over 4 seconds, which is the same bleed. However, if they are already bleeding, the attack instead gains 100% chance to convert one existing bleed into a bleed causing 325% of Gwen's attack as damage over 17 seconds. So instead of it causing 50%, it causes 325. However, it lasts 17 seconds, so you're not going to notice that much of a difference per second. However, it's going to do a lot more damage overall. So heavy attacks for GwenPool may be quite useful. So special attack 1. This attack incinerates the enemy, dealing 77% of your attack as energy damage over 14 seconds. This effect also removes perfect block chance and reduces block efficiency by 100% while it's active. So their blocking is going to do no difference, and they can't perfect block, which is good. When this effect expires, it has a 100% chance to consume 1 bleed effect to reapply itself. So if you've got a really strong bleed that's about to run out, it will just reapply itself, and it will go on for that little bit longer. Special attack 2, 100% chance to enervate the target, preventing them from gaining power when struck for 4.5 seconds. So this is basically power lock, which is very good, especially she might be a good champion to use in Act 5 if we're seeing a lot of power gain targets, or an Alliance quest with the bosses, they always have power gain on them. So GwenPool could be good for this, although 4.5 seconds isn't that long. However, it will go up as her rank increases, and again, when this effect expires, it has 100% chance to consume 1 bleed effect to reapply itself, just like her previous special attack. So special attack 3 has a 100% chance to armor break, removing enemy armor and applying 850% armor reduction for 11 seconds. So that's very, very high. That's way better than Thor's. However, only her special attack 3 can do it, so she may not be as good as Thor, but she's looking like a very strong champion. So her signature ability is only level 10, it's called Plot Armor, and it's passive. GwenPool's read through the comics to know that the main character doesn't die, preventing her from losing more than 77.5% of her current health per hit from special attacks. She also reduces her opponent's defensive ability accuracy based on her current combo count. So her passive sort of works like Magneto's, however it's nowhere near as strong and it only works on special attacks. However, I do believe that this will be a lot better at level 99. It's not as good, but she can also reduce defensive ability accuracy. So it's looking like a really strong champion. I'm just going to use my Scarlet Witch here, just to take her out quite quickly. She's level 99. But yeah, GwenPool's looking like in master mode. She might be quite a challenge. So, yeah, let's just test out her things. So look, she's got some decently strong bleeds here, doing quite a lot of damage, even though she's only 3-star. But like, yeah, she's doing a lot of damage. However, my Scarlet Witch is a 3-star, but she's done some nice damage here. Oh, so she's power locked. Let's try and get her to a 1 bar. Yeah, let's try and use this, see what it is. Okay, so she swipes with her sword, then shoots with her gun afterwards. That looks like it can do quite a bit of damage there. So I believe we've now finished chapter 1 of this. Yeah, chapter completion rewards, here we go. Nothing too special. Alright, so thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in tomorrow, where we will be going through chapter 2, Gwen Holiday, against Howard the Duck and GwenPool.